Alright, let me check the whole thing of a jig first. Because every time I stream, I have to personally go into Twitch to change the title, which is pretty annoying, not gonna lie. So yeah, now it's part 2. Okay, so as usual, there will not be chat in the main screen, because I blocked it off. I don't want the bot messages to affect the stream for at least this one, because it's the story quest. Okay, so before I continue, I'm gonna change my team. This is the team I use to like do my dailies. And as usual, we like to change who we bring just for atmosphere. Let's bring, yeah, we're gonna run through this as Casterus. Significant fate. Why haven't cleared my dailies? Just let me check for a bit. I think I have. Yeah, I have. Okay. Great. Let's continue. Let us continue. So as usual, I will be personally voicing the Trailblazer and anyone who does not have a voice, and I'm gonna be skipping dialogue as always. Not really skipping. I'll just fast forward because I don't have much time to stream. So we want to make it through the story quest as efficiently as possible.
Hey, Brent! Is the debate finally over? Did you win?
The upper hand is off, we trashed them, we tied, we managed to win a fair glorious defeat. I think, if I remember correctly from yesterday, it was a glorious defeat.
What a glorious defeat! You sure know how to look on the bright side.
Well, what do I say?
I was hard at work even while you were at the debate. I borrowed a mountain of books from Cass to see if I could find a way to solve your problem. Let's see. I still have only 32 books to go.
It's okay, ma'am, we found the way. We have?
Oh, that's fantastic news. I knew it. Hard work always pays off. Especially if you're as diligent as ma'am. I feel like a huge burden has Why am I...
There's nothing more we can do for now. Let's get some
You're
rest.
right.
Good night, ma'am. Good night, Akima. It is nighttime now, right? Yeah, now. It's kinda day 24/7 in Akima.
Cass? What a surprise.
Lady Treeby.
Is something troubling you?
I just wanted to speak to Lady Trian for a bit before I set off. No matter how breathtakingly beautiful Styxia once was, I don't want to have any regrets. Is that a figure of speech?
In the past, when you did smile once in a while...
Lady Treeby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, you hardly ever talked of your past. None of us knows what you went. We are just happy for you that the core flame you're meant to inherit has finally surfaced.
Isn't it a little too soon to say that?
But you already know where tomorrow is, don't you? There's no need to rely on anyone else. Just give it your all, and because we embrace others to comfort them. And Cass, you're the kindest Chrysosaur we know.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. This feeling... It's hard to...
Then go do it, Trian! Was actually working on a surprise gift for you. So, let's meet back here when you return from Styx.
I can't sleep. Who could it be? See who's knocking at the door. Probably. Oh. Cass.
I hope I didn't wake you.
Well, I didn't sleep.
I'm glad to see you're as full of life as
No,
ever.
now that I think about it, aren't we technically like 1 year old?
I'm here because of private matters, actually. If it isn't too much to ask, I'd really like it if you...
Sure, let's go.
Aren't you going to ask me what... It isn't a
Nope.
long way from here. Shall we?
Nope, I'm just going. I'm just going.
Have you heard?
What could Casper learn about what's happening at the Stevens Assembly? Something tells me, as long as it's something to do with politics. Seems the vote that caused the Flamecheck journey has begun.
I want to vote! Tell me how I can vote!
Take your ceramic shard engraved with the Kefali rune, select the Council of Elders in your heart, and pray silently until...
The Council of Elders? More like the Council of Buffoons! The Black Tide...
The Titans are just. So long as we do not overstep our boundaries.
Oh, please. The time when these deranged Titans should have vacated their spot to the demigods is long over.
And I pray that Talanton smacks some sense into you with their scales.
That was... quite a spectacle.
Yeah, watching people squabble is kind of fun. Just another peaceful day in Arky.
You're interested in that?
Well, not
Well,
really.
You feel right at home, and to this day, I still find it almost unreal that Akama is the only place this peaceful site is...
Look what the Flamecheck journey is all about. You were very confused and Gundy. Yeah, that's all what
Before
this
coming
journey is all
here,
about.
I had lived for many years in Idonia, a city of rime and frost. The people there were devoted... tradition...
Got the curse on you?
Yes. You now know me as the Mortician of Akama, but back in those days... I was Idonia's Maiden of War. I was trudging across the frosty plains on my own when the Idonians found me. They saw the curse in me as a blessing from Thanatos, and believed that... They provided me shelter. I was expected to grant merciful deaths to war captives, prisoners.
That's just an executioner.
Yes, no matter how kind or cruel the means, nothing can change the essence of death. Taking away someone's life is never worthy of religious worship.
I agree. Like, the religion in this in Forest kind of whack. If you think about it.
I can't do it. Their voices.
I know that feeling, but you must respect those walking to...
What you're asking me to do is no better than the task of no matter the titles, I am still taking away human life.
This won't be the first time that Idonia's fanatical nether warriors have faced death. Death is the mightiest and gravest power in this... Then let me tell you, in Idonia, the great swords commonly used by executioners are called draconian. The sword has 3 air holes along its body. if the sword is swung down swiftly and accurately. But should the executioner have any hesitation, the holes would produce a piercing whistle. On that cue, the scream. Every executioner after Dracon is to hone their sword skills every day in preparation of future pain for the dying.
No. I can never get used to this.
You misunderstand. I'm asking you to consider the source of the dead's suffering. Go, walk with the dead, and love them as you love life.
I just don't like the vibe of all these
Don't kill me!
elders.
I don't want to die!
No, I can't do it a gentle touch. I feel like they're gonna make me touch either way.
This is your duty. Remember,
Thank you.
What if I just keep on
if you
resisting?
cannot learn to accept death, then Idonia has no place for you. This is your last chance.
No! Please!
Yeah, they're gonna force me to do it.
No!
May you gain some insights through his sacrifice.
Is...
No. Come with me. This
Yeah, I don't
is
like
just the
elders,
beginning
man.
of your life as the Maiden of War.
You executioner!
Hey, can we use trial cast?
Do it then, executioner. I curse you to live.
Please. When will this ever end?
Murderer!
Come.
What are you trying to do?
I have aged. The final resting place.
You're not that old yet. You still have many, many years ahead of you.
No. I'm already dead, for I have come to fear. Castoris.
I can't take this anymore.
Child, it was I who brought you here, from the frosty plains, and I've always known that you have doubts.
I never had a choice.
Indeed. We essentially abducted you. Yet you can end any sinful life with...
I'll never do that. It doesn't matter how lightly the Idonians take death, or how readily...
I've taught you and cared for you as my own daughter all this time. Because of this, in the eyes of an Idonian, death is the end of all life. You can only live your life to the fullest after and when you do. Even if you eventually leave Idonia's protection.
No. How can I?
Come now. It's time. Show me that you are a fitting holy maiden. Come now. It's time.
Let me to defeat.
I've already taught you all that I know.
Want me to end
Show
the battle?
me that
Oh.
you are a fitting.
If we're entering battle, I'm gonna keep Miley, and then I'll just bring. I think I'll bring water and Ruby. Actually, wait. No, I'll just bring RTB. I want to test out her damage.
Holy
Like,
maiden,
seriously, how good.
or at least that you possess the soul.
May death protect us!
Eternal sleep.
And return! I underestimated you.
As you wish. Please cherish this time.
Oh, that's the global passive, and then what's her 75 to 25? I mean, this is a trial. Not, she's not even like my personal.
Life is not so as you wish.
I see you all.
Embrace a new life.
Oh man, I can't use my dragon in time.
This was the last time I followed her command. The executioner, who had seen too much death, Elder Amunet, the person who tried to teach me about death, ultimately vanished like I have nothing but respect for her.
Okay, maybe she's not
I
that bad of
erected
an
a
elder
cenotaph
after
in
all.
her honor in the marshes outside Idonia's city walls with the others I had laid to rest. It was a long, long journey. I heard so many It seems the most terrible darkness in this world. How did a disappeared titan become the deepest fear of humankind? And why do they haunt my dreams? I continued my travels to seek an answer. Initially, I just want to know if my touch... Can I make anything? Can I leave anything behind?
I don't want to die. Please, I'm fucking used to let me go. I don't want to die, please. I don't want mercy like this. Just
Oh my god, it's a
let me
7-minute
go.
animated short.
I don't...
They actually incorporated the whole animated short in the game.
I hate these icy hands.
Get it over with. End its suffering. The Reaper has blessed your hands. Only you can grant them peace. Embrace death. Walk alongside it.
Is that you, Casteress? All of them have gone, heeding death's summon, crossing into their domain. I must go too. I don't fear it, just I have some regrets. Watching people leave this world again and again, it must be lonely for you. You must want to desperately embrace them before they go.
I can't. These hands, they're too cold.
But Big Sister Casteress, your hands are so warm. Just like anyone else's. So go on. Don't hold back.
Give me a warm hug.
Can hands like these really be warm? On the day that Ornyx's trial ended, you must have had many questions. I felt just as confused. Why, as someone from beyond the sky, were you so cruelly dragged into Amphorius's fate? I wished I could take action, but no matter how hard I try, I cannot simply interact with the living as ordinary people do, even when we brushed against each other unintentionally in the grove. And it was obvious that nothing had happened when an almost unattainable hope finally welled up in my heart. When I thought that perhaps my touch would no longer bring sorrow, fate declared to me, it wasn't that the curse of death had finally been lifted, but that your soul no longer belonged to this world. And there was nothing left for me. Did I really think this time would be any different? It's not that I don't understand this reality. Having walked such a long road, I am still unable to find the answer to life and anything I wish to hold on to. Death will inevitably wrest from my grasp. From that moment on, I lacked the courage to confirm it again. But now, perhaps I might have one last chance. Long ago, Trinan read a prophecy to me. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I found no surprise in it. Embraces in this world are born of reunions. And yet, things have taken a turn for the better. I have no reason, for your sake.
Should I pretend I didn't hear any of that? You broke cats. You can't just drop the whole ball on me and expect not to say anything, man. But yeah, thank you for telling me your thoughts.
With that, I won't have any regrets.
Catherine talked to you about the gift she gave to other craft of air, and before you know it, she arrived at your gift. Bro, Cass, you can't just think of this like
Let's put
as an
that aside for the moment.
eternal
We've
farewell.
arrived.
Come on.
I want to retrieve a small gift I specially prepared for you. The journey to seek an audience with the Death Titan cannot be an easy one.
Should proof my faith on it. That sounds kind of ominous.
Perhaps you can have a look at it first. Look, it's right there.
Where?
Huh? Where did it go? What's
I've
going
heard.
on?
If someone left something by it, did you get in trouble from
not
Phantom
some corrupt grown-up. The coin of Zagreus and a slate. So it's her.
Holy moly,
No
you
doubt
did
about
this?
it. This is her favorite symbol. It's a lady's cipher, the demigod of Zagreus whom Lady Aglaia had spoken of. She's a master thief who's left legend. So many years have passed. Yet let's just do as the slate says and look for Lady Cipher.
Dear Princess Homebody, walking through the busy garden, I discovered a remarkable gift crafted by Princess Homebody. They are truly splendid and I am most impressed. I was taken with your charming present prepared for fellow craft of air. In your right parlor, I observed the beautiful felt dolls, the beige and lavender striped tapestry, the classic Idonian tripod table, and in the left parlor, the jewelry and exquisite art pieces meant as gifts. This time, I claim only this modest gift. I fear it will attract tasteless little thieves, so I shall safeguard it for now. Naturally, I've left appropriate payment, a single coin. If the price displeases you, you feel free to negotiate its return. Though should that happen, I will be satisfied with merely one coin. Should you wish to find me, visit the Marmoreal Market. There lies a golden short spear I've left. You know what to do. It shall guide you to me. And before you ask, I won't accept any questions. Please forgive the small intrusion and accept my highest regards. P.S. Who displays biological specimens at home? They're quite unsettling. You might want to store them away when entertaining guests. P.P.S. Despite your considerable investment in the Idonian ossuary hanging in your parlor, I regret to inform you it's a fake. The original was craftily switched by those cunning scholars of the Grove of Epiphany. The full story can be found in the yet unpublished memoirs of Sophera. Sincerely, Kitty Phantom Thief. To retrieve the gift and teach Kitty Phantom Thief, when you head to the market and find the short spear she left behind.
Look, it's right there. I must pursue her. This is a trick she left for us.
Clearly, Kitty Phantom Thief wants to play a little game with you. 2 short spears, 1 correct, 1 wrong. Let me check the hint on the phone. 2 golden short spears, only the golden short spear engraved with the truth can lead you to Kitty Phantom Thief. In fact, the left one, don't be fooled, the right spear is engraved with lies. Trust me, Graves 3, both spears are engraved with the truth. Yeah, they're both lies. But scroll should be true, so shit, I forgot what it says. Okay. The left one says, don't be fooled, the right is right. The right one will say, both spears are truth. So let's say this one is the lie, this one's the truth. But then if this one's the truth, this one should be the truth. So in that case, if this one's the lie, then this one's the truth. But then if this lie, this one's the truth, and this is opposite. Okay, let's say the left one is the true one. The right is life. Both of them are truth being life. That means this is a golden paradox. They're both life. Cypher, come on. Okay, how about this? Let's say the right one is truth. Both here are engraved with truth. And let's say this one is the lie. And this one's the lie, okay. You know what? Let's just do it the simple way. The right spear is the right answer because it's the right spear.
She's incorrigible. Follow me.
Something tells me it's gonna be wrong either way.
It's about time you do some exercise.
Yeah, I went in a fucking circle. Come on.
Exactly the kind of thing. This is how it should be.
You know, if Casper's doesn't want to waste time, we'll immediately repair the
I
left.
must pursue her.
I feel like this is gonna be a circle again. Cypher, if this Bromoth truly is her, appeared to be quite content. Her gaze filled with 3 parts of sincerity, 3 parts of approval, 3 parts of triumph, and 3 parts, haha, grave mystery you've lost, if you take this seriously. I think third Broma is a cat. Hi, Cypher. Seems to be saying hello. Seeing you treat the Bromoth with such seriousness, all 12 parts of a complex emotion immediately transformed into one of admiration.
Lady Cypher, please come on out.
You're still careless as ever. Shouldn't you keep such a precious gift near your bosom?
Since you know it's a gift for someone else, please give it back to me. Stop hiding among the people and letting the wind carry your voice.
Now, since I know it's a gift, that just means I need to milk its worth. The children of the wind never stay for long in one place.
Name your price. I'll give you however much you want.
If you don't want the money, I'll gladly take it off. Huh?
What's wrong?
Cat, you can't just throw money around, okay?
No wonder they call you Princess Homebody. Why don't you two come over to my place? You'll make a better venue for proper business discussions.
Piece of cake. I can do that even if I can only sense your soul.
Alright, I'll see you there. Oh, by the way, everyone cool with me collecting a deposit before we reach an agreement, right? Now.
The deal of divine blood in the... You took my deal of divine blood? Where did my deal of divine blood go?
She's incorrigible.
Dear Princess Homebody and Grey Mystery, you probably guessed already I had no intention of showing up at the Pack Beef Workshop. This means, of course, I had no plans to return the gift there either. It's just a warm-up for our little game of cat and mouse. But surely you realize that the Kitty Phantom Thief never cared about stealing a mere trinket, right? No, What I'm really after is your heart. Just kidding, I had no interest in your heart. If Princess Homebody can track my path, then by all means try. I'll be waiting at the end. And rest assured, we'll meet face to face this time. P.S. Grey Mystery, where did you get the dew of divine blood? Don't tell me it's a gift from the fiends, I'll taste it for you. Actually... Oh yeah, I need to mention it to the new people in stream. Yes, this game is free to play. It's called Honkai Star Rail. It's in the title. Available on mobile and PC, and I think that's a console as well. I don't play console. I'm playing it on PC, but it's available for free on mobile as well. Sincerely, Kitty Phantom. Okay. We're going upstairs now. How do we go up? I keep on forgetting how to go upstairs. I think it's not here. How do we get upstairs? Can I just use the teleporter thingy? I'm gonna just use teleporter.
Over here! Over here! No, not that way! This way! Come on. If I really wanted to hide, you'd never find me. So relax, you two. No need to get your hackles up. I'm not that scary, am I? Meow.
Hey, what kind of awkward? At last, a character that meows has appeared.
No way. Some people might have been into that a millennium ago, but it's long since gone out of style.
And yet you still do it anyway.
Loosen up, buddy. Shall we get down to business?
Give me the jewelry piece first, or everything's off the table.
And my
Oh,
dew of
come now.
divine
Don't
blood.
be so upset. Relax. Look, isn't the view here just great? You can see what everyone is doing and where they're going, and they won't even know you're here. Now that we've broken the ice, let's get to the point. Everything I've said so far has been a joke. I'm inviting you two here for 3 things. 1, the seamstress found me and wants me to take you to Styxia to look for the Death Titan. 2, the Council of Elders also found me and wants me to make sure the core flame of Thanatos ends up in their hands.
You know, Pfeiffer, as the demigod of trickery, you should have been found by quite a lot of people.
And last but not least, I'm telling you that I'm not interested in doing either of those things.
Aha!
Don't
What are
go
you
look
interested-
for the Death Titan. The end. Whoa, this is some high-quality stuff, and this room is full of it. How much are these worth,
Some of it is family fortune, while the rest came from my business as a dressmaster. Don't liken the flame
Wow, I should have busted down your door instead of going around like a thief. Well, spill. Why are you giving me so much money?
No, I have another question. If Pfeiffer is a demigod, why would she need money?
payment for doing work. You're worth this much.
Did you forget my stance to all this?
You wish to run away. Run away from your responsibilities, from the prophecy, and from your destiny. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. I understand this prophecy weighs on you immensely. That is why I have never approached the demigod of trickery for running away. But I need you right now. So don't turn me down.
You know, maybe the gods got your tongue with their golden threads, Aglaya. I'm not hearing any sincerity in your words. Give me a reason why you're bowing your noble head to me.
We lost Trian.
Oh.
The divine power of passages is running out. I need another demigod to escort Castoris and help her fulfill her lifelong wish.
Oh, I get it now. You're sending Castoris to her death. And you want me to die with her.
This is Castoris's own request. I have never seen her so determined.
She brought this up herself? You're not pulling my leg.
She's also made up her mind to leave her confused past behind, as will you, Cypher, when you finally make up your mind.
Don't be so sure. Time is hard in the likes of you and I. But Castoris remains pure as driven snow. She can always turn back before the end, you know? Maybe she'll remember Trian's sacrifice. Maybe she'll remember the countless martyred Chrysos heirs. Maybe she'll remember you, with your one foot in the grave. I ain't as optimistic. Tell you what, why don't I take this room of treasures as a security deposit, and we make a bet.
Go on.
I bet she'll change her mind and turn back. Now, if I lose, I'll do what you want me to do. Return this deposit to you, plus giving you another room full of treasures. How does that sound?
You sound like you have all the confidence in the world. In that case, let's make a pact with those conditions.
In conclusion, I want to win. So I hope you two can give up on going to Styxia. I'll give all the treasures in that room to you. What do you think? Tempting, right?
I mean, if I'm really the Trailblazer here, I would find it tempting, but unfortunately for the sake of plot progression, we'll have to decline. Momo's dead, what use do I have more money? That's true. The currency I use isn't the same as the one in a form, that's also true. Maybe I should consider it. I probably should not. So yeah, I'm almost dead.
I decline. If we don't find the Death Titan, her soul... I can't go into the details, but we have to go to Styxia.
Yeah, I would die.
I really don't get how. Princess, homebuddy, you keep talking about needing to find Thanatos, about getting rid of your... But did you ever live for your own pleasure? Even for just one day?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying, contrary to your beliefs, Aglaya didn't take you in just so you can die for her Aranova.
The flame chase journey walks hand in hand with sacrifices. Isn't that why you're always running away from Lady Aglaya?
Fine. Never mind. We all have our own problems. I ain't gonna say anything anymore. It's not like I was gonna honor that bet anyway. But listen to me. Styxia is no tourist destination. Sure, the treasures buried in there are 10, no, 50 times richer than Aglaya's vault. Yet, I've never been there. And I never plan to. Because even a demigod can't be sure they can walk out of that place alone. And now I'm supposed to escort you to Styxia. Sure. Pay up.
Give you however much you want. Aguirre have already paid for me. If ripping people off the authority of Diagram Famicom. I mean, didn't Aguirre already pay you?
Her payment was in gold and precious stones, which only covers the living passenger. You need to pay me as a member of the dead.
I have lived a longer life than most people. Though I'm not as good at doing business as Lady Aglaya, I can give them all to you.
Then how are you going to live the rest of your life?
Then I'll give you 80%.
Well, don't mind if I do. 80% of Castros's savings and a bottle of dew of divine blood. Not a bad trade.
I'll show you who's boss once I've recovered with full HP. Don't forget to give Tafter his jewelry back. Yeah, that wasn't part of the deal.
Okay, okay. I didn't know you hold grudges. Gray mystery.
Here!
Oh, come on, how are we
Catch.
supposed to trust you?
Be careful with that!
A minor change in plans, though. Don't go to the bath tomorrow. Come look for me at Akama's city gates instead.
So, why are you changing the meeting place?
Oh, nothing really. Just a bit scared of the seamstresses from. Well, now that we've struck a deal, why don't I give you guys a lift back? It's gonna be a long ride. So have a good rest.
You know, with Tribby having like weaker powers, having Cypher around to transport people really is useful. Where am I? Is this my room? How did I get back? This is a coin? It was Cypher? And she even tucked me in? Never mind, it's getting late. I better get going. Going where? Gray Mystery. These formal addresses at the start of letters are such a hassle, and you've already read 3 useless Phantom Thief letters. I've left Princess Homebody's gift here. Take good care of it. Remember, skip the bath and come straight to Alchemist CD Gates to find me. You know I have no patience. Come late and I'll leave without you, clear? P.S. Yes, I'm the one who tucked you in. You're welcome. Alright. Fine. Oh, I got my due of the vampire. Hey, yo! Really nice gift! Would be a shame if Hoyoverse decides to turn it into yet another physical merch. I wonder how much it will cost this time. So, a bit of backstory on my part. I used to play Genshin Impact on the PC. So, for me, the space button is like, it's a jump button. So now that I'm playing R on the PC, I'm not used to not jumping whenever I press spacebar. And if I play on mobile, it's fine. Because I never played Genshin on mobile. So, the jump feature on mobile non-existent to me, not gonna lie. And as a bonus, I should probably just use the teleport feature. Okay.
Bright and sunny. Just the weather for farewell.
You're here.
Really? Just the 3 of us? I'll go give Edria a heads up. Nah, I don't want to tell her.
The trio team is the best set up to reach the finals. No need, I already told her. She's fine with it. You sure know how to put me in a spot, Casterus. I need to travel with you, but I can't touch you. What a bother.
Sorry.
Aw, I was just teasing. Don't take it to heart. Did you know that the legends say you have to put an obol into the mouth of the dead or over their eyes if you want them to successfully cross the River of Souls and enter the Netherrealm? That's the fairy fare for entering the Netherrealm. However, I honestly won't ask you to pay this time. I'll pay. And then we'll just have to go through the motion.
Sure are helpful when it doesn't cost you anything. We already paid you so much. Just how much have you swindled Catherine off? Yeah. Honestly, I want to select all 3 options.
Hey! I'm just trying to make this journey feel more special, okay? Don't read too much into it. All right, pass me the coin. It's time to get the gods' powers going. A fleet-footed trip to the Netherrealm. Here we come. Oh, one last thing before we go. I gotta give you this piece of advice. Especially to you, Princess Homebody. You can't catch the wind by waiting. You only live once. So make the most of every moment you have. Get ready. Be steady. Hi, your turn. Don't be nervous. After all, it'll be gone in the blink of an eye. All done. Bye.
Now I'm wondering how on earth
Are
the
you
Viper
feeling all right?
transport Calf if like she can't touch her. I swear she was speeding.
She's the demigod of trickery. When she flips the coin of whimsy into the air, she gains incredible speed that lets her travel anywhere in an instant. Just like how she clearly had no intention of lingering here for even a second longer. We can...
Don't worry. Mem's here to help.
Ma'am, did you pay your fare? Can you teleport too?
Being cute isn't my only forte.
This is Styxia, the city of dragons and waves. This is the land of their birth. Or perhaps of their...
I know this one. They return west, they came.
Anaxa had used a secret alchemical art to temporarily fuse his soul with Circe's and Kephae. And when he was on the verge of death, he was pulled by Thanatos and caught a glimpse of the flowing river of this alchemy, considered a sacrilegious act, might actually make this, even though Thanatos has been missing for 1,000 years, and even their followers haven't been able...
Oh, so are we going to use that Philosopher's Stone to conjure the Titan?
I guess that's the only way.
Thanatos is even more mysterious than I am.
Indeed. Even one as erudite as Anaxa could only point us to this place, and no further. We will be entering the unknown as soon as we take our first steps. But that won't be the first time in my long journeys. I believe that, rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option. Perhaps fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
Hopefully. Overflowing river of soul.
Go back whence you came. Go back. Ahead lies the realm of the dead. What a beautiful butterfly. Is it talking to us?
This is a eulogistic butterfly. They are found in places where many have met their demise. In Idonia, some think of them as manifestations of Thanatos' benevolence. Others think of them as Thanatos' messengers that guide
The second theory sounds more believable. After all, the things they're saying are...
Perhaps. But the fact that we're able to...
Hold on, didn't you say this cafe that this place is trade? You know, all butterflies are my brothers. I've known them for a long time and they're incredibly strong. I decided to bring my talents to the butterfly clan. Actually, okay, didn't Cass say that this place, Styxia, is governed by like the Titan of the ocean?
Shadowy figures. Are they illusions reflected by the River of Souls?
Huh? He can see?
Wait. More living people. I'm not selling my fish to living people. You lot are too.
Could it be that...
Who So,
But there aren't any...
I can only...
Apologies. I don't have much. Please relax.
This...
I knew it. These people aren't illusions. They're the souls of the deceased. They're supposed to reach the end of the West Wind by floating down the River of Souls. Did Thanatos reject them?
So all of us can still use some CPR. Are they in the same situation as me? Well, not really,
Why are you identifying as a dead person now? Don't give up on yourself!
Well, what am I supposed to identify as? If I'm not a dead person?
I have no
You
idea.
said I'm dead.
This circumstance is completely unprecedented. Hang on. Didn't he say more living people? Could it be that these souls are stuck here due to someone's deceit?
If something is done out of goodwill, are you really gonna call it deceit?
Goodwill? I can't see anything good out of... Wait a minute. Lady Cypher?
That's me.
What are you doing
Could
here?
it be that you are the living being that those souls met?
I couldn't take their behavior anymore. So I stole some things here and made up some lies there. Just trying to give them something to look forward to.
It's because of vile living creatures like you that we're being misunderstood by all of them.
What else am I supposed to do? You can see the mess this place is in. These poor souls are... Did you see those two blacksmiths on the way? They've been here for as long as the sun's been around.
Then why have you come back, Lady Cypher?
Hey, I'm not here to aid your adventure. I hate water more than anything else in this world. Especially that stinky river of soul. But, I just discovered some stuff before I left. And I reckon you should know about it. It's about that boy who defied death. I found traces of him here.
Is some Mighty here?
Lord Mighty?
Oh, right! That's his name. Well, now you know. As for whether that info is actually useful, that's for you lot to figure out. So long, Princess Homebody. So long, Grey Mystery.
Huh? She disappeared just like that?
Lady Cypher has always been a free spirit. In any case, she has brought us some valuable information. If Lord Mighty is also somewhere along the river shoals right now, then he will certainly become our signpost. After all, he's different from those wandering souls. He will find his way, even in the realm of the dead.
Speaking of finding the way, how are we supposed to get over there?
Don't worry. It's time for Meet Ornyx's Rune of Recollection is nearby. Use prayers to return the river to before it got flooded.
My god, not another time puzzle. Okay. Time to solve some more puzzles. Yeah, okay.
Ornyx's miracle has appeared.
Amazing! It's like we're inside a giant bubble. Even the river
More
got
like a
parted.
spotlight than a bubble.
Huh. So this path actually didn't exist back then?
By the looks of it, since the current campaign requires the utmost care,
Foreign warrior.
a priestess, a warrior, and a divine beast. You look identical to the blessed saviors that the Queen described.
If my pet farm actually has the hunter card, oh, there are no healers.
A campaign.
Nobody knows. Of the scouts that went ahead, only one has managed to return. He says that the land ahead is a forbidden land that should not be approached. As for the rest of the scouts, while there is still dissension within...
An unprecedented calamity.
It seems that you have indeed heard about this. Well...
A world that has never seen death. Looks like these people lived in the Era Chrysia before the Calamity Titans descended. May I ask, where is the scout who managed to come back?
So he returned to Styxia. He only had enough left in him to last no more than half a day. He said that he witnessed the demonic specter of an evil dragon at that treacherous land. The
Styxia. An evil dragon.
It all sounds rather familiar. Wait, wasn't this part of that fable?
I knew it. The fable wasn't just a fable.
Sir, could I ask how the Queen and Princess are doing?
The Queen?
Thank you. If he fed to Rook...
It's the same lines.
Leave it to me. Sir, the war ended long ago.
Styxia. This cannot stand.
Oh, looks like...
Sir, I am the Maiden of War.
Maiden of War?
Don't worry.
Cass! Oh, are you all...
I'm fine. I just didn't expect that I would still have to embalm others, even in the realm of the dead. Is this a remnant of his soul?
What is this?
Well then, why should I place my trust in you, holy maiden from afar?
Wait, this is... I don't quite understand what you're trying to...
Since the prophecy has already pronounced your name as Chrysos, heir of death, Arkima ought to treat you as an esteemed guest. However, you seem to have no intentions of concealing your involvement with the Council of Elders.
I cannot deny your claim. It was the Council that offered this room to me. And they had... I was agreeable to that request.
But why?
I am unable to rid myself of this innate curse.
I see. So that is how they plan to control the Flame Chase journey. They have shifted the heavy responsibility of granting death over to me. If I ever become obsessed with executing people...
And yet,
That's because the fate that we were born with is a burden far heavier than that of an individual. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instant. Tidy up your precious garments and come with me. Arkima welcomes you, Casteress.
Here the file contentment as if it comes from Then the fiend of the path abruptly
I didn't think we'd find vestiges of memory here. Maybe they...
Perhaps. But I do not need...
Fiends come from elders have manipulated you once already. I will trust you unreservedly.
Indeed. While my relationship with the Council has always been quite... I really want... But why would this memory appear right...
Monsters actually be... Why are the Black Tide monsters here too?
Even Thanatos wouldn't be able to accept black. These traces seem to suggest that anybody who trespasses upon...
With the same fate as well will for here this
Since the realm of the dead must remain peaceful, It's imperative that we rid the place of such discordant noise. Please stay back. Let me deal with these enemies.
Can you at least let me use my technique first though?
Show me your courage! Burn it out! I am struck! Burn it out!
So familiar. Watch your head. Free will, or was it fate?
Embrace a new life.
Just replace.
May wandering soul. The path ahead is blocked by the River of Souls again.
In that case, let's go back to the past. This miracle sure is handy.
This is yet another aspect of a Titan.
If Dan Heng was around, he'd definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
If Lady Hycelens was still alive, I think she might be able to do that too.
What do you mean Lady Hycelens is still alive? She is dead? Hey yo, you can't just drop the ball that Hycelens is dead just like that.
You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future.
Oh, this place. It must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
Ah, it's the garment maker. And the butterfly? Last human, if you can say one last thing before leaving this world, what do it be? I live resting, quite right. I shall recall the last words of some of the deceased curious. I'm interested in some last words. Of course, whilst parting path with you, I think. What about rulers? This is water before dying. Oops. The only thing I wish to say is then tell them that it hurts really bad on this one side of my body. Please help me put on my clothes and armor and let me die like a proper soldier. Tell me, Alexander, on your full and conscious, do you believe my work will be passed on after I die? I seek no hero in the courtyard to declare my demise, for I shall proclaim the freedom of my own cries. Thanatos promised me a better world. What about the name of colonists? So what if I pick them? What the emperor with profanity? It's going to happen. Almost when he died. Books. I don't know how much of the story is left.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar.
Huh? This one seems to know.
Oh, I was mere. And you.
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you.
Well, that's because I didn't fall into the river of.
Why?
If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach me so. But I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke. In a Circe's above. What?
I'm sorry.
That's all right, holy maiden, Circe's above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die?
Imagine what it would feel like to roam around the world for centuries.
I have seen too many farewells. For some people, this. But I.
Cass?
Yes. Because when.
chat with Danghan about
This is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium, but I've never been more firm in my conviction.
Oh no, I'm gonna quickly take a pause for a sec. I need to look up how many. Is there any like missable achievements? I don't think so. Updated yet? Nope. Hold on. Yeah, it's not updated yet. I mean, considering the update just came out yesterday.
Wow, this place.
I get scared when I feel these vertical structures. Time to
Fine
use
and
the
all,
miracle.
but we need to lay down some rules. We're not gonna return to the past to do we need to enter that doorway to climb even higher?
But how should we get up there? Yet again.
Oryx's 8 always appears in times like this. How convenient. Look, there's even a platform lift over there. A chest of the past has been left behind, but none of its treasures remain inside.
Really? If they're 5-star legit though. Here. There should be. Oh, scapegoat. Hmm. 8 moves. Let me see. Oops. My bad. Hold on. 8 moves, huh? So like, let's say here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I miscalculated that. Yeah, I miscalculated that. Well, it works. Whatever works, works. Man, I can't get used to this. So, oh, stair feeder. Oh wait, there's a chest. Time is not your friend. Hold on. I missed the chest. Alright, let's go.
its effect.
Hey, don't jinx us now, man.
Ma'am, do you really want me to answer that?
Stay back.
Better.
Don't come any closer. Don't come.
Why does... Or is he actually...
Ah, these are the troubles that powerhouse like
There's
us
no
face.
need to be alarmed. We're just passing by the...
You have a point. While this might once have been the royal vault, it's since been...
You've misunderstood us. We simply heard your shouts as we were...
My goodness. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I merely saw a warrior.
The mighty.
Wait a minute. You seem to be quite different from him. Are you actually alive?
It's a long story.
Thanatos? Who's that?
Is it possible that he's also living in the era before death descended?
Death? Could it be that you are here to defeat the evil dragon Pollux?
Pollux. Is that the embodiment of Thanatos?
According to the warriors under the Centurion's command, that evil dragon has been dead for quite a while. The curse that condemns people to death didn't originate from it, but they saw a girl within the dragon's embrace, and she is the true Reaper.
Pray tell, where is that girl right now?
I've heard that the Queen spared no effort in bringing her back to the castle. Her Majesty intends to control all of Amphorius with this unprecedented power. As for whether this rumor is true, well, no one knows.
You have my thanks for the... Please, treat this touch as a
Thank you.
This is his...
Then you granted him death? That isn't like you. You would have refused even...
I did it out of sympathy, believing that I...
Sympathy? Sympathy for that youth who triumphed in every...
That young man was favored by Talantin, who taught him a move. He could rely on that move to always achieve victory during Era Chrysia. However, now that death has descended upon...
You feel that he's similar to you?
Yes. Since he can never be inferior to... That's why he approached me and pleaded.
You are perhaps feeling lost from making your peace with death.
I've seen the people of Idonia stand tall and proud in the face. They had such proud expressions. Expressions that made me believe death would be an insult to these mortals. Perhaps death's authority was never meant to exist in this world.
I won't refute your beliefs for now. It's a fairy tale from a tale told by the Queen of Styxia.
What? Wait a minute. That means the girl born in the dragon's embrace, the personification of death these souls talked about. That's you, Cass?
I've already had an inkling for a while now. But I honestly have no memories of Styxia. My memories only begin after Aminet brought me to Idonia.
So the girl in the dragon's embrace is Cass.
Don't
and I
look
think
back.
Cass is the
Keep
princess?
moving forward. Always.
Uh-huh.
It's yet
hold on.
another eulogistic butter.
Hey, do that. Hold on. We need arranged. You know what? Let's bring Natasha out. Natasha always have a way to deal with these kind of challenges.
Come on. Come on.
Alright, nice.
this? This is...
Living ones?
NPCs better thank me for repairing their stuff.
Oh, could you be the... Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing?
Great work?
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux?
Ex-pilot is probably right here.
You don't have to describe it like that, miss.
During the age of myth, a time likely before your birth, I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach.
But didn't that dragon...
Oh, looks like you... Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
So, it's just as I feared.
You and that dragon, are you the 205 of the same coin?
This is my guess. The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end of the West Winds. But...
That's right. That's why it's imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar that final ingredient. The final sacrifice is none other than the girl who lives out her days with death.
What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
I know that I am no longer capable of carrying out that task.
This...
We had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast for too long before we began to seek divine bestowed death, so that we could be freed from the whims of fate. However, that instead of summoning a supreme god, we encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls. Detestable dragon Pollux denied all the dead from the gates, unable to rest in peace. These departed spirits engulfed Styxia like a roaring tide. That child is the only person whom I managed to save. Born within the evil dragon's abdomen, she... Please, you must nurture her to adulthood.
I promise that I will care for her as a mother.
By Fagusa above, thank you for your kindness as her mother. Please bless this child with a name. Before I am swept away by the River of Souls, please let me know how I should address her in my next life.
Oh, like how a transient raven butterfly, a fleeting papilio castor, perches on the twig of death. Castorus. That shall be her name.
That's where my name comes from?
Yeah, your name came from the word caster.
The sound's back. What is making that...
Living ones, don't waste your time bickering.
Black Tide, miss. Please fight them with caution.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as those Black Tide creatures!
Hide behind me!
But okay.
Okay.
Again. Watch your head.
Move here.
Forever do! Dying soul, accept your punishment.
That's half the work. Destiny for oblivion. Hedge your bets.
So feeble.
Life is not as you wish.
Through my blood. Forever do!
Embrace a new life.
There's so many of them. How are we holding up?
I weep for the departed. It is fall. Watch your head.
Please cherish this time. Return to dust.
Burn it all!
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters uplift.
May death protect us! Life is not so fragile. Root here.
I hope this buff. Hold on. Time out. Let me check something real quick. Black Tide's Corroded Daemon. Let me check if there's any
We've hardly
relevant
any time left to say
achievements
farewell.
to do with it. Elite. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, in a single battle, ensure the Black Tide's Corroded Daemon does not absorb any corrosion when using Filth Eater. How would I know? If it in Filth Eater absorb target's corrosion, do I have corrosion? I don't think. Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna restart, and we're gonna bring a more, better team. Let's bring Cass's main team. And hopefully we can one-shot before they absorb my corrosion.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Please cherish as you wish. Life is not built here.
You chose the wrong.
Embrace a new life.
There's so many of them. How are we holding up?
May death protect us!
Hey, yo, wait! Hold on! I haven't gotten the achievement yet.
Lord Mighty?
I missed you so much that it almost killed me. Pun unintended.
Lord Mighty. You've been through some tough battles once again.
Why are you yellow?
That black tide. I will find my...
Lord Mighty, I have always wanted to. Why does death reject you?
I'm the one resisting it. I must resist. I'll go again. That is my destiny.
Really the proud Mighty?
It seems like he's completely focused on... It seems. Lord Mighty, we're headed for the Matrix inside that tower. to summon Thanatos from their prolonged
challenge.
That's right. If we can work together and...
Let the person who has brushed against death countless times guide your way.
Cass, are you sure you want to do...
Rather than standing still.
Okay. Need to find a way to get that achievement one day. To read that from elite boss of the round for me to knock out. Oi! Damn, the coin have a fat face on it. Oh, and a happy face on it. Look at my chest. Bye-bye.
Learned something.
Or you are arrested and broken chain remnant from. Before you are arrested and broken chain remnant from a path that once led to the tower. Didn't Captain Candle overhave this?
I'm familiar with this kind of mechanism, but I've never repaired broken chains.
If I was more powerful, I would be able to carry one per- The Rune of Recollection is here. Oh, could it be in that collapsed tower?
1 minute of men being useful come from 1,000 days of training.
That sounds so weird.
Go.
Got it. Just leave it.
Mem did it.
The pink squirrel.
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
Twin moons and
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever.
I need a way to keep track of the achievement while I'm
Alchemical matrix.
Otherwise I need to like
behind this
scroll for
door.
5 minutes just to find which achievement I've gotten.
Wow,
Triad?
there are so many of you! It's little Cass and little Grape. Oh, there's also little D and the big puppy! Trian?
Trian and Mighty. I get it.
What? I'm getting even more
This is the first time I've encountered a deceased friend.
It really works like this, just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way.
Yup, you're right. Trian already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side, but Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm. So, Trian has been standing here, at this spot closest to the world of the living, and waiting for little Cass.
Aww.
Oh, it must have been very tough for you.
But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the entrance of the Nether. Trian promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you. So, little Cass, Don't cry. Please, accept this. We finally finished it.
How did y'all transport this thing?
This is
Pigeon
what Lady
mail?
Treby once mentioned. The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
The Holy Maiden of Yanis. Even when separated by life and death, their thoughts are still connected.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that little Cass likes it.
Seriously, it's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
Little Cass, we don't know what your journey was like before. Treby has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey, but little Cass no longer has anything to fear now. Because everyone is here with you in this flame-chased journey!
Only now, when I see Lady Trian's gift, do I realize that I've already obtained so many things I would never have dared to dream of. It's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya. The first time I went for a walk with Lady Treby, Lady Trian, and Lady Trinan. Looking back at all these experiences I never thought were possible. I took countless photos in the past, but they're all black and white landscapes. I don't have a single one with friends. If I had known, I would have taken more pictures.
Then shall we take one now?
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass and would love...
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so too.
Yo, can we just walk on over, teleport over to Custom Criminals and take a pic with the alive Mighty?
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
Can we hug you? I mean, hold on. If we hug Cryan, then she'll disappear.
There won't be any regret. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Actually, yeah, that's a pretty miraculous drawing.
Smiled. Treby, Trinan, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mrs. Life.
I'll be faced by the dragon.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely! Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
With a blinding smile, Trian's golden form disappears into the dense fog of
Lady Trian.
Of Styxia's moonlight fog.
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living.
Can you find your way out? Don't you want to know the truth behind Dantos? You know what? I want you to find your way out.
I have broken free from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different. Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. Even if it takes 1,000 years of waiting, I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death till the miracle descends.
What miracle?
There is
Terra Nova?
one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
Oh yeah, she's
I see.
the third one. Trickery.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes, resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the
Are we not
alchemical
gonna
matrix the spirit
acknowledge Cypher
mentioned.
in the background?
Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Georios' earth, Kefali's fire, Fagusa's ocean, and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
Hold on, let me read it back. So what is her mind?
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castorus, please, live as a human, and die as one.
So, I'm confused. Like, is Abner asking Catherine not to take over the Death Core Frame and become a demigod, or what?
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past, and therefore cannot see the full picture.
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kefali's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle. She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
You mean Pollux?
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the next world. And that's why we have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death.
I'm confused. Okay, so Castreth is the twin. And then she died once. Her sister became the Titan right now. And then she used Titan authority to essentially revive Cass. And in the rule of equivalent exchange, is Polyxia dead because of that? Technically, she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me and now lie in slumber. So Polyxia became Pollux, which then died to revive Cass. So these two are just one big circle. Right.
We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
And everything leads back to alchemy, of course.
Cass! If that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body?
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin. But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs?
I did when I was collecting info. You'll find many times on the way here.
I heard them too. So what are those?
I think it's probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled. They must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman. That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death. They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me a new life. Pollux must. That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm, even after.
So instead of picking up objects on the way
we were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here. Now, we must weave these yearnings together.
But all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through with the rich?
That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds us, such is the nature of alchemy. The true now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete. I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix. I will show them my whole life since I left Styxia. Lady Trian has already drawn a picture of my entire life. And it is now.
So the final piece is quite literally what on earth Cass has been doing past Styxia. Because that's Pollux's wish. That's why Pollux is still around. Kind of. Lingering around, I think.
Then, let the ritual begin.
You know, I'm not thinking, I probably shouldn't have started the ritual. I should have done that like in part 3. I need to go eat.
And now, the objective is such as what Professor Anaxa always says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul. Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, but if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please, look at me. I wish to thank you in person. I have obtained everything you sacrificed your divinity for. Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize you? Oh, she must be the first soul we—
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here, like the rest of them. Please, go on. I'm listening. Are you about to—
Yes.
There's no need to worry, Elder.
The world?
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story to protect Casterus. the girl who coexists with, but you no longer need to hide that story. I can...
Oh, well... In that case, Styxia, the pearl of the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity, and ravaged from where you stand now.
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the era Chrysaea... Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent, because all things... But I still can't take that as the final answer. Would a world without journeys and epics be worth...
However...
Please enlighten me, Lady Almonette. Though I have your words might truly guide me toward...
You and I are neither. But what if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortal?
Love?
No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal. The so-called era Chrysaea was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People, perhaps the people of Styxia, chose to embrace death not out of fascination, but instead became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a finite existence.
Therefore, death is not a...
That's right, Casterus. It is the reason we shed tears when if you truly intend to deprive the world...
I understand, Lady Al. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Not even the Death Titan has the right to take that away from humankind. Nestia's love was the chrysalis of Gold's first blessing, but it most likely wasn't understood by mankind. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played midwife in delivering me into this world. You wouldn't have welcomed me into Idonia, and I would never have lived. Little thank you, Mother. I will use all the love I've experienced in this long life to complete the final miracle.
Yeah, I don't really get like 50% of the thing.
My teacher, Anaxagoras, grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse. Rises from the earth, falls from the sky. As above, so below. This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
When ally target HP is reduced, accumulate desperate bubble. The region is image is eventually enhancement. Now we are supposed to
receive divinity.
Sometimes we
saved your life. Truly gone.
Okay, let me look at the
Show
achievement.
yourself again. Once we eradicate this hatred and regret.
Let me see. I think that's 3. So use ally Casterus to deal the final blow. When Call of Netherwind casts Berry full, use Death Wish for more death. No ally character enter the indulging state. defeat while all characters max HP is below 50%. It's gonna be hard to do in a single battle, especially with Rocha here. I don't know if I can guarantee if everyone can be like 50.
I know you're anxious. Life is not so. Return to dust. May death protect us. There's only one way to wait in grief. I will grant you peace. Yes, it's me. I'm back. You're here. Be careful. They may be moving by instinct, but there is fury welling up within them.
Wait, what's this? I need to know.
What is it we're waiting for?
When this target deals damage received by enemy targets, no HP, indulging what's the effect again? Hold on. Death wishes for more death. Indulging slumber. I have to avoid indulging slumber. Oh. How? Death wishes for more death. Delaying their action. I don't know how to avoid indulging slumber though. They all have indulging slumber. Like, I mean, what I can do now is at least deal all. I think I can do it. The defeat caster, but no, defeat Paul of using casters and.
I shall remember this.
No, wait, I don't want to heal yet.
May death protect us.
Hold on. What achievement did I get? I hear the note.
Oh, death. Sleep in peace. I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many, I'm back, Pollux. I know this might not be what you wanted. I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm. Just like you did in the past. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests. I'll be going now.
We won't have to go into an egg, right? You know what? This is serious. This is serious. Let's go.
They may look scary, but as long...
What happened?
What's wrong?
Done for. Go on without me, man.
Are you...
What's wrong with her?
Her time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid her soul will return to Thanatos' embrace before me.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return. Alright?
Alright, go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with...
I'll go too.
That's not funny.
It's a deal then. Please. Wait for me.
Oh, you fit in your little dingy, eager to hear my song and follow close behind. Hold on, can't read that fast.
After all that.
Oh, you fit in your little dingy, eager to hear my song and follow closely behind. Please turn back, return to the home when you know so well. Venture not with me into the vast sea, for perhaps without seeing me, you will lose your way in the ocean. The ocean I cross has never been sailed by anyone.
You still ended up back.
So the legends were true.
Yes. Just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Polixia?
Do you remember me?
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier. However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos, right?
Sorry, but can you remind me?
Yes. I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphorius.
You know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind. Just like what you are doing now.
Can you tell me about the last Era Nova? What did you do, Polixia?
A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophet, fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of a family member with our own hand.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Then you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life. Except that I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death. I
I reshaped my sister soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, if the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm. That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Hold on, what? Okay, if left hand, granted death, enter Netherrealm, await reincarnation. Right hand, rejected by the Netherrealm, go to the mortal realm.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other. At the half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death, that was the curse I forced upon you. Then, what about you? As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living.
Okay, wait. Let me process some of this. So calf represents life, and she's the undying human who grants death, while Polyphia represents death. Now, instead of granting death, she defies death. And she died the moment she entered the living
From
world.
then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead. What irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
Okay, time out. I need to pause, because I really need to go. I'll come back in 2 hours. Stop the challenge phase for current players. My bad. I wish to edit that out. I don't want to. I'll come back in 2 hours, roughly. Stop the challenge phase for Path and Faith. Path and Faith. Alright. So yeah, I gotta go. I probably shouldn't have pressed the escape button just now. Hold on. Let me stop the stream. I'll come back in 2 hours.